We are live from Namur, and we are announcing the second game for the skate-around tournament. We are now on the track looking at our first people playing today for Birmingham and Sam roller derby. That was a one here on Birmingham, and a quick lead for Happy from Birmingham. Lovely for Birmingham. So they all walks.
Also, actually, yes, the sound red at the podcast.
We have 5-1-0 or 5-1-0 jamming for Birmingham, who is not on my piece of paper.
Which one is Lauren?
I got it. Where they are.
Minus on the 0.
Bill, 8 per 5.
Rollers or Birmingham and 20 Lamoche for All Blacks.
Alright, so okay, that was a Birmingham in the back with Darwin, and we have lead for Namur from LBX, Sam winning derby.
What means so?
I don't know.
Okay, so All Blacks, we're gonna use All Blacks, and then we're gonna ask for explain to you or surprise.
I do know that Sam is playing the colors of the two players from France, which is white and white sun, and they're playing black for their team. They are competing I will to win in the field what French national championships and getting something in the pool when the teams are breaking moves.
Birmingham is their third game since COVID, and they really probably have to get back on track. Although they're doing a nice defensive job, they're in the front against the jammer for Sam roller derby. We have a start. It was a bit of a messy start, a bit of a weird two first jams where it seemed like the teams were not ready yet to really go for it. So let's see if Jam 3 will bring a difference into that. It was a jam from 0 to 8 for All Blacks, bringing the total up to 12 points for All Blacks. Still 0 on the board for Birmingham. Jammer for Birmingham is in the box, so it's a power jam situation for Sam roller derby. A blocker also in the box. Sam really going for the no pack, but Birmingham being really strong defensively, and the jammer does need offense for their blockers. It is a lead for Bloody Marine of All Blacks of Sam roller derby. Roldal is standing in the box, ready to return to the track. Beautiful outside there by Bloody Marine. Was like nothing, like nobody was in their way.
All the jammers are on the track.
Roldar really pushing that strong defensive wall for Sam roller derby to the front, and Bloody Marine being stuck behind number 4-1 and number 1-6 of All Blacks. It was again 8-0 for All Blacks, and still 0 points on the board for Birmingham, bringing the end of the board to 0-20 for All Blacks Sam roller derby.
We have Sugar Rush jamming for All Blacks and 84 Thundercat for Birmingham.
So it's number 5 and 8-4.
All the jammers are skipping and trying to pass the pack.
And this is the moment where it gets a little bit messy.
Yes.
Number 8-4 being reformed to the back. And we have a lead for number 5 from All Blacks, Sugar Rush. Strong start here by Sam roller derby.
Birmingham has the panty in the hand, I think.
Yes.
And fell down. But the pivot also gets stuck in the back, so...
Being recycled back all the way to the jammer line once again. And it's 117 who did a good job. It's Pierre of Sam roller derby once again skating back. having the jammer with them. And it's the Sugarush completing their second scoring pass, putting 8 points on the board. We have a gem, a power. We have a.
I think Birmingham has troubled to get the wall together. They're playing more individual, and that's also not an advantage for
We
them.
had a star pass there too long. I was looking for the word from Birmingham Roller Derby, and indeed, you can really tell that All Blocks or Sam Roller Derby have been playing for a longer time back since Corona or COVID, and Birmingham is really looking and finding and searching a little bit more. But like we said, last game was also like this in the beginning, and it turned around in the end. We are now at Gem 4. 0 points for Birmingham Roller Derby and 31 for All Blocks.
Timeout.
And we know those can be magical. Those really worked really well for Namur in the last game. So let's hope Birmingham can really find their grounding and get back into it.
Birmingham has less experience after Corona.
Yes.
Since I know only 2 games are really low level of game to be again in the mood of playing tournaments and roller derby.
Birmingham had also a merger in the middle of COVID, having 3 teams combined to one league, to Birmingham Roller Derby. It was Women's Birmingham Roller Derby, Birmingham Blitz Dames, and Central City Roller Derby who combined efforts to make the team as it is today. So that's also something to keep in mind when watching this game, that you're actually looking at a merged team.
Happy and Tantrum are fighting for the lead.
Yes, and we have a first lead
That was close.
for Birmingham Tantrum, right
Yes, they
behind
had the lead.
Ape.
That was cool.
Was a little bit of a look there to see whether they had lead, and it was confirmed they had lead, and then they called off the jam, ending it at
really
0-0. Yeah.
It was really, really close, so it's naturally the jammer was confused.
I would have been confused.
I'm not jamming. Lamoche. And I can't see the number, but I will tell you.
8-5, I think. Roll Darl once again on the jammer line. Bit of a struggle there.
Yes.
Everybody was full focus. We have a quick lead for Happé by Sam Roller Derby. Roll Darl getting stuck behind Pierre once again, doing an amazing blocker job. 1-2 of Sam, passing all the blockers one by one, and then calling off the jam.
Excellent.
Yes.
I think we need to keep the walls like together. That's the best we can do in roller derby. And now we see some confusion in the walls at the beginning.
We have Laurie on the track and Bloody Marine jamming for Sam Roller Derby. And the wall for Birmingham starting in the back on the jammer line. Sam coming from the pivot line, dropping back. Bloody Marine being knocked out on the outside line. Laurie being recycled on the inside line. It's Bloody Marine in the front now, stuck behind the strong wall. And it's Laurie taking the lead for Birmingham, while Bloody Marine is still stuck, but they have a star pass to number 4-2 for Sam Roller Derby. That is Plankton. First points on the board for Birmingham. 3 points on the board, so 3-35 for All Blocks at the end of Jam 6.
34. Thundercat jamming for Birmingham, and number 5, Sugar Rush. Or saying wrong, yes, Sam Roller Derby.
Everybody was stuck there in the front and trying to do offense and defense all together.
The
Look
jammers
at that
of Birmingham
pack.
are just in the way of the jammer.
Yeah, it was only a matter of time before someone fell over. And but it is, in the end, Birmingham getting the lead with Thundercat, and Bloody Marine still stuck with the jammer, with the cover in hand, to pass that strong wall for Birmingham. A little bit of offense there by 4-3-4 Long, who is also the pivot for Birmingham. And it's Thundercat trying to really pass that strong, almost a flat wall there by Sam Roller Derby. Stuck behind number 4-2 of Sam Roller Derby, which is also Plankton.
The black jammer trying desperately to give the pant to the pivot. Now the pivot is in the front. Now it's possible. Yes, I say it.
We have one blocker in the box for Sam Roller Derby, and we have a start pass to 1-1-7 Pierre for Sam Roller Derby. And the jammer for Birmingham is trying to call it off, but they lost lead due to a penalty. And now they are skating to the penalty box. Which is a bit unfortunate because they were doing quite well. Pierre is stuck behind the wall of Birmingham, looking for that offense, but being really squished in all of those blockers. Another penalty.
Okay.
Offense there, trying to make the most of the power jam, but look at everybody being pushed together, stuck. 1-1-7 being recycled.
They made it really hard for the jammer. They're recycled back.
Another penalty, or no, it's not a penalty, also being recycled there, number 5, Bloody Marine. Jammer for Birmingham right out at the end, right off the penalty. So we have 7 points in total for Birmingham, 4 points for All Blocks. That's 10 to Birmingham, 39 to All Blocks. And we feel the shift coming. Like Birmingham had a little bit of time, needed a little bit of time to get in there.
Excellent.
Sam was really strong, really quickly. But now the defense is so incredible to see. So we're going to see where this is going.
Now we are seeing a lot of good walls.
Happy, they're jamming for Sam Roller Derby, and again lead for Tantrum 3-8 for Birmingham. Happy being recycled to the back. Tantrum in the pack, scoring pass completed.
Jammer pass.
4 points scored, and Happy still working on that initial pass. They're trying to make the start pass using that confusion to skate around.
Now we had the initial pass done, and Jammer won the point.
2 scoring passes there completed by Birmingham. That brings their, so 7 points in total, bringing their total up to 17 points. 0 points scored by All Blocks, keeping them at 39.
Roll dart for Birmingham, and number 12, Lamos jamming for some All Blocks roll derby.
It's really exciting to see two teams battling each other. I have never seen these two teams play together, so I'm really curious on how this will turn out. We felt a little shift, so we started really strong with All Blocks getting those first leads and those first points in, but it is Birmingham coming slowly but surely coming back, doing the double scoring passes and managing to get more than 4 points on the board in one jam and keeping All Blocks at a 0.
We have a timeout, so we can say Track Karma is a roller derby league management application developed by Derby people and for Derby people. They will help you to plan your practice, plan future games, and manage the minimum skills. Since 2018 is completely free, but the patron is always nice to help them to develop and perfection the application. We are back on the track.
We have Lamos and Darl on the track for both teams, and we have a full pack, so let's see what happens now. All Blocks has an interesting way to really push the jammer to one side, really delivering that package to their blockers. Let's see if it works now.
They're playing in the edge of the line, like they want really to go backwards, I think.
Yes.
They're just waiting.
All right. But Darl is not really impressed. But it is a quick lead for number 12, Lamoche for Sam Roller Derby. And the other jammer hadn't even passed the jammer line. Number 12 on their first scoring pass, 1 for Sam to the box. And 8-5, Roll Darl working on that initial. Look at that defense.
Nice.
Trying to go for the star pass.
Exactly.
Using that confusion to make it work. 2 blockers in the box for Sam Roller Derby.
Now Birmingham don't have the lead, but they have to fight with less blockers.
So Lamoche is trying to kill time there. Jammer to jammer action, holding the jammer back, killing the time to empty the penalty box. Really interesting strategy if it works. 4 points were scored for All Blacks there at the end. When they got recycled, they really used that time to kill that penalty time. Interesting to see. And then it was All Blacks 4-0. And we still have the board for 17 for Birmingham and 43 for All Blacks Sam Roller Derby.
Birmingham
almost a flat wall there for Birmingham. Laurie jamming against Marine, Bloody Marine.
Takes the lead.
Quick leads now, and both jammers are close together. Sam Roller Derby in the back. Will they go for the offense? But Bloody Marine passed really beautifully, scoring the 4 points there. Four to 0 on that last jam.
They're really different kind of playing if we compare with the first one. I'm not saying one is best or worse, it's just different. Every team has different.
I have the idea that at this point Sam Roller Derby is the dominant team, and that Birmingham is looking for a way to adapt.
Exactly.
So Sam really has their strategies worked on, giving them lead on more occasions than Birmingham. So Sugar Rush again with the lead, going for the first scoring pass, while number 8 for Thundercat is still working on that initial with the star in hand. So it's an interesting game to watch. An out of play call, Jammer going there.
One offense tried to help.
Look at the pivot for Sam Roller Derby there. 117 Pierre working really hard and almost always getting in front of the jammer right at the end. So it's beautiful to see. A call off there right at the end, making sure that Birmingham did not score any points there. Although it did not work, so it's a 2-3 jam for that last jam.
3-8 tantrum jamming for Birmingham
against Happy.
I think the skipping of the All Blacks jammer is working because they jump one place to another, the blockers follow, and they make holes in the wall.
We have a power jam situation for Happy by Sam Roller Derby. We have no lead yet called, so they are still managing, being able to call lead. Look at how strong that jammer is, pushing those blockers one and one, going for that lead. Beautifully done. Tantrum standing in the box, ready to come back into the game. Birmingham strong defense, offense by Sam Roller Derby on the in, but the jammer did not manage to fully benefit from it. 2 points were scored, 0 for Birmingham.
We have 19 for Birmingham, and Sam have 52 points.
19 to 52. So it's an interesting score.
For the first beginning of the game.
They have to work really hard for each point. Yes. That's what I want to say.
Roll Darl is jamming for Birmingham, and 12. Lamoche.
Lamoche quickly there on the inside line. It was beautifully done. A beautiful star pass there. But Lamoche is so quick, beautifully passing through their own blockers there on the outside line, like a knife in butter. Going through it was beautifully done. 4 points, quickly scored, 4-0 on that last jam.
To some. Okay.
So we have Laurie against Bloody Marine on the track.
Now the blockers are taking the front line and going pushing.
Very far out. Laurie is still stuck behind the wall, but nicely used the confusion there to pass on the inside line. 2 blockers for Birmingham in the box.
And one of the some.
Laurie, Pierre ready to come out, shouting to their jammer, hoping for a little bit more time. Unfortunately, it did not work. And we start with 3 blockers in the box. Pierre with limited time, 2 blockers for Birmingham still sitting. So it's a 2 wall against a 3 wall there in the beginning. Will it work for number 5 of Sugar Rush of all blocks?
Some roller derby. Let's see that we have a timeout. Blue timeout. Blue timeout for.
It's an official review.
Official? I can't see.
Yeah, I saw the coach asking for an official review.
Okay, we have official review. So we take the time to thank all the volunteers and people who help to make roller derby possible. We love you so much.
Yeah, if you organize a tournament, you need so many people to get the ball rolling and the show on the road. And especially now, Skate Around it's the 4th edition of Skate Around, but it's the first tournament after COVID, so a lot of people found different things to do. So we have to look and re-look for the volunteers and the ref crews to make it all work out in the end. So it's an interesting thing to see, and it's fun. It's so exciting to be back, seeing all the derby faces again and reconnecting with the friends you made in the past.
So we want to thanks to all the official crew. That is an important part for every tournament and game. They always work for make the skaters better and cleaner. So thanks to all of you.
Yes. Quick official team talk. Second ref crew of the day, since we have 2 people doing doubles. I'm going to quickly listen.
We're going to ask what's happened with the official review and let you know as soon as possible. The teams are on the track and we'll tell you about a second what's happened. Ooh. We have 19 for Birmingham and 60 for Sam All Blacks Roller Derby.
So the official review was called by Blue on to retract a penalty that was made, a pack penalty, but the call stands and we'll continue playing at the end. And we'll still start with 2 blockers for Birmingham in the box and a short-lived penalty for Pierre for Sam Roller Derby in the box. So we start with a small pack today.
We have Sugar Rush and Thundercat jamming for both teams, and we have the blockers positioned in the front in the pivot line. Yeah. Now they have not a clear position, but I'm sure in the 5 seconds they will fix it.
Yes. So both teams seem to be starting in the front, which often makes for a very fast game, which it has been already. I also think the floor makes in the next few games that we have today. Later on, we'll still have Zürich playing Birmingham right after.
Birmingham is double.
Yeah, Birmingham is playing 2 games, and Sam is playing Namur again at the end of the day. So still much more derby to look forward to. It's going to be so much fun, and I'm ready for it.
Oh yeah, we are ready, and rolling whistle is on, so the jam is going to start really soon. Let's see, as we say, the blockers move to the back. the jammer of Birmingham made some like offense and
Slow
defense.
start, beautifully. I think we all thought this was going to be quick,
And it
but
was-
the two blockers for Birmingham are doing an amazing job
Yes.
keeping that good jammer for Sam Roller Derby
Yes.
right in the back. And number 8-4 for Birmingham is really battling out and getting lead.
Yes.
This was a start with 2 to 3 blockers on the track. It's
Brilliant work.
amazingly done by the Birmingham blockers
Brilliant
there,
work.
holding the jammer still on their initial pass, while number 8-4 goes back, but did land themselves a back block penalty. Oh, that's so sad.
Power jam.
It's a power jam in
For all
favor
blocks.
of all blocks.
It was a beautiful move for Birmingham.
Yes. But we still have Sugar Rush on their initial pass, which is amazing because
Yes.
Sugar Rush has already shown that they're an amazing jammer and they can go really quickly. So full block there in the end.
When the blockers stay together, they always do an amazing job.
Yes.
We have bridging.
Sam Roller
skaters.
Derby really goes for that no-pack situation
Offense.
often.
Offense didn't work.
Nope. Number 5 being pushed out. But it's a direction penalty.
The jammer is back of Birmingham. That's
Yes.
nice.
We have a star pass to
They
Pierre
deserve it.
by Sam Roller Derby.
117. Pierre.
Yes. And Thundercat is through. No lead, so it's a 2-minute jam.
Exactly.
Both jammers being stuck behind the same blocker.
Kind of confusing back.
8-5. Everybody getting recycled.
Everybody's coming to back.
Although it was a power jam, we still get a 4 out of 4, which shows that the teams are actually pretty close by. I'm sorry, it's an 8-4. Every time I say something about the score changes.
Every time we say something like they will sure do that.
Yeah,
It's
it's as if they're waiting for me. So we have Birmingham on 27 points, and we have All Blacks on 64, still in the lead. Tantrum against Hape.
Bridging, number 16, keeping the pack together.
Tantrum.
Birmingham has the lead.
Tantrum again with the lead. Hape being stuck in the back behind number 24 of Birmingham.
Blockers of Birmingham, I find in their way to keep the jammer, but they lost it.
Tantrum got there on the inside line as if nobody knew that they were coming. Tantrum behind Hape. The pack is a little bit quicker, trying to kill some time.
Slowly.
This is how you get a game to. This is how you kill time. And Tantrum
Maybe
looking at the box. No points will be scored in this way. And they're calling off when the blocker is out of the box. I love how both teams are really actively thinking about the box in this game.
We don't see that often.
Yeah, and they really look at what is happening to make sure that they can start full on full, which I have to say is necessary to
You
get
must
the
do
momentum
it.
going. Yeah.
And also they are aware what the direction of the bench are. That's also amazing. I think this is the hard part of being a jammer, is listen to all the information you have.
Yeah. Once again, Lamoche trying to push the jammer for Birmingham to the inside line and then using the outside line to pass quite quickly, I have to say, on the jammer line almost, being recycled by number 10 for Birmingham, getting stuck there in the front. All bridging situation. Roldahl with the star in hand on the inside line, pushing Pierre and the full wall of Sam Roller Derby.
They're smiling. I love the jammers when they smile.
Yeah. It could be a grimace too, but let's say they're smiling.
They're smiling.
Lamoche's lead already on the scoring pass. Roldahl is on the initial. with the star in hand, trying to get that initial pass going.
Is fighting and had the points.
Yes. Using the little bit the confusion there and the offense by Birmingham, Roldar did manage to push through. We have one blocker in the box for Birmingham. And the end of that score was 0-4, 3-1 for Birmingham, 6-8 for All Blacks. And we have to say all of those points are hard-earned in this game.
Bloody Marine and Laurie are in the jammer line waiting.
Both teams have quite a big jammer rotation going. So we still have a lot of people going. Laurie fell on the floor, but is close behind Bloody Marine. And then we have it. The quick pack, Birmingham going and going. And that's the moment that Birmingham, I think, takes most of the dominance in this game.
Yes.
They tend to speed up the pack, and Sam just kind of goes with it, which is oftentimes not the best course of action.
I remember as a blocker, it was really hard when the pack speed up because it's hard to make a quick block. You know, you can be with your partners and make a really wall. So we have 84 Thundercats and number 5. I always lost Sugar Rush.
Thundercat quickly there on the front. And it's Sugar Rush really being stuck in the back.
We have a good reach.
So everybody, Pierre back to the box. Sam Roller Derby without a pivot. And it is Thundercat who manages to get the lead. A little bit of offense there, but it didn't really work. 2 blockers. 1 blocker for Sam Roller Derby on the track. And yeah. So that's a bit confusing.
I think we have a jammer of Birmingham and the penalty box. Yes, power jam for All Blacks with only 2 blockers. No, yes, 2 blockers on the
so
track.
one of the blockers was in the line to go for the penalty. And now we have 2 quick start pass there to Pierre. And Sam going for the no pack. But Birmingham really strong there, blocking with only 2.
That's
1
really
there.
hard job. 1 block. 1-to-1 is the hardest thing without making any penalty. I think that's the worst part of it.
Being long able to do it, but it's so it's a 3-pack again for Sam Roller Derby, and then we have Pierre jamming as a pivot for Sam Roller Derby. It's a 2-minute jam that we're going for.
Thundercat is back.
Thundercat scoring the first 4 points, and then going into that wall again. Oh, so strong. Being recycled, going back.
Okay.
So forearms penalty being called.
Both jammers are fighting for the points and the end of the jam.
That was a tough jam. So 2-minute jam and 6 and 2 points were scored.
2-minute jam is a long way. It's 2 life passing in front of your eyes.
Yeah. So it's a 40 for Birmingham and 70 for All Blacks. And I think still we have to say Sam Roller Derby is really still benefiting from that strong start they took in the beginning because the point differential has kind of diminished a little. So it became a little bit less, but Birmingham did not manage to come back.
I think we have bad the name of the number 5 of Sam Roller Derby because the t-shirts say different. So we're sorry for that. We're gonna figure it out.
Sugar Rush?
Yes.
And it's also Sugar Rush on the board.
Yes, I know, but the t-shirts say different. So I don't know. We figure it out. We're sorry if we are wrong, but we do it with love. So we have a timeout. Let's check what's happened on the track.
It's a good time to tell you about Trek Karma. Trek Karma is a roller derby league management application developed by derby people for derby people. What you can do is plan your practice sessions and manage the attendance of your players, plan future games, check your players' availability and prepare your roster, and import WFTDA stats books. Manage the minimum skills evaluation of your fresh meat and communicate via discussions and organize.
And it's free. That's the thing.
It's free. You can support them by Patreon if you want and if you can.
Yes. If you can, you must.
It is a power gem for Sam Roller Derby. Number 6, Happy on the track there. Strong defense work there by the Birmingham blockers.
Yes, nice wall.
Nice wall.
Often trying to do it. Wow.
Beautiful
that's
defense. And Sam once again going for the no pack.
They're trying to do
a little bit of a messy collective
Birmingham
offense.
is keeping the wall. 2 blockers are keeping the jammer. Made an incredible job.
And lead is called. It took a long time to get the lead going. Happy with lead.
A hard one, actually. Okay.
But with the star in hand, Thundercat managed to come back quite quickly. And Happy calls off the jam with 4 points on the board. So it's 40-74 for All Blacks.
Magic still can happen for Birmingham. It's not way line between both teams.
It's, as I said, the start for Sam Roller Derby was so strong that they still have benefits from it. But maybe it will turn around in this jam, or maybe it will turn around in the next period.
Roldar versus Lamos in the jamming. I get confused with the blocking walls, but that works for Lamos.
Yes.
Pivot has the panty now, the cover, sorry. So Birmingham, okay, they end the jam really fast.
Yes, 1 blocker in the box for Birmingham, number 4-1, with a forearms penalty there on the jammer. It's Gemma Harvey. Then we see all the blockers coming back. Tantrum on the line together with 1-3 Bloody Marine. They have been battling together for a while now.
See. Okay, I love when the jammer play each other. Okay.
Strong start there by Tantrum, just ripping the wall of Sam Roller Derby down. And strong block there by number 4-2 for Birmingham. And it is Tantrum again with the lead.
Tantrum has the lead a few times. He's made a really good job.
It's a star pass for Sam Roller Derby. Quickly passing all those blockers.
Let's see. 0. Yeah, it works.
And we're going, we have a little bit of a discussion on how many points Birmingham scored on that last jam. We are going for intermission. So it is the 4 points. 4 points to 0 for Birmingham at the end of that final jam. I'm really curious on how this game will develop, because I think it took Birmingham a little bit longer to get into the game.
Yes.
But it's been quite equal since that start for Sam Roller Derby. So I'm really curious on what will happen.
I see the level of the teams in this game and the game before are really same level of skating. So it's really nice to watch them play against each other.
And again, a lot of blockers. The good defense works paying off here. And we have intermission now. Yay. So we are going into intermission with 44 points on the board for Birmingham and 78 for All Blacks. You now have permission to drink, get something to eat, and be back in front of the screen in 13 minutes.
See you later.
Bye.
We are back.
Did you miss us?
I don't think so.
So it's still 2 minutes on the clock for the game Birmingham versus Sam. But I think we can take the time to talk about the officials that are now on the track.
Okay. We have in this game Morales, Roger, Chuck, Marie, Delirious Diver, Duracell, and Die Wolf.
Yes, and as NSO, so non-skating officials, we have Tramadol, Tombola, Lescroc, Lola, Rock Starling, La Mèche, Tsetse, Sweet, Zoster, Just Flam, Tilde,
I'm not sure.
Fear Leader, and Fisherman. So we're really happy with this amazing team that Namur was managed to put together for the Great Skate Around tournament, which is on the fourth edition. In 2019, we had Namur taking the win. Winners before that were Vienna, Roller Derby, and in 2017, first edition, we had Amsterdam taking home the gold for this tournament. So we're really happy to be back on track and to see all of these fun derby faces again, and to have you guys watching at home. It's they told me that we had at the maximum 70 people already watching. So
it's really early for Spanish people, so I think my leg is gonna wake up in a second and push up a little the number of viewers. Hi mom, woke up.
My mom is not watching, she doesn't speak English. But we are back on track, and unlike the first time, Birmingham is completely ready to have this game starting. So they start with this interesting play of like a flat wall, and Sam Roller Derby does the same. It's like old school derby all over again. So flat walls, flat walls, flat walls, and we'll see.
It's been a while since I didn't see a flat wall. I like it.
So it's Sugar Rush against Laurie, and Birmingham really good at the defense there, keeping it really slow, which I think is a benefactory factor for them.
Yes.
And Laurie taking the lead. So Sugar Rush in close pursuit, but and everybody rolling back, and Laurie going out the outside line and calling it off. And we had a little bit of a fall there. 2 points for Birmingham and 0 points for Sam Roller Derby, bringing the end 46 to Birmingham, 78. None of the teams have passed the 100 marker, which I always think is a good way to like have the temperature of the game.
Yes.
If nobody passes the 100 marker before the first half, it's kind of an equal game. It could go either way. Sam Roller Derby again with pushing that jammer for Birmingham to one line. Lamoche.
We didn't see Bethelju is playing jamming till now. Let's see what they gonna do against the big Birmingham wall.
And it is Lamoche with the lead. Was beautifully done there, but Bethelju's on the outside line did manage to pass the jammers for Birmingham one at a time.
Ouch.
Being recycled there by number 39 for Sam Roller Derby. But Birmingham did score that 1 point. And they could really use it because although the game has been quite equal, it was Sam Roller Derby in the beginning of the first period that really took a huge leap. And after that, it kind of equaled out. But Sam Roller Derby is still benefiting from the points they scored in the beginning of the match. So let's see how it goes for Tantrum.
And Lamoche.
And no, it's not Lamoche.
No? Are you sure?
It's Tantrum against number 12 for Sam Roller Derby. It's Lamoche. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought,
I read it in the back, so I play with advantage.
I think this is the first time that Tantrum did not score leads this game.
True.
And Lamoche being really quick. But they changed up a little bit. Like Tantrum and Lamoche was a duo we haven't seen yet. Mostly it was Tantrum against another jammer for Sam Roller Derby, Bloody Marine. We're seeing what it happens. So now we have Happy against number 3 for Thundercats.
The blockers are ready.
And again, like the first hit in the beginning to the line with the jammer for Birmingham. They haven't really found an answer to that one yet because they keep on doing it and doing it. And HP using that speed on the outside line, but still getting stuck behind that amazing Birmingham wall. So could be anyone's game now. HP, one more blocker left.
Oh, be careful with the back.
Thundercat being recycled. Stuck behind the 3 wall in the back. And it's HP who takes the lead there.
One
in the
blocker
end.
of each team are in the penalty.
After the periods, it's always a little bit confusing. Like, where do I sit?
True.
A cut track penalty for HP in this second period. So we have a power jam
for
in favor of Thundercat. Thundercat still working on that initial pass with the star in hand, managing to get past right now. And 2 blockers standing.
No lead in this jam.
No lead, so a 2-minute jam. It's Thundercat going quickly, pushing that wall.
Some are making a really effort to don't let them pass and cost them a blocker.
Penalty.
Okay, let's see.
Thundercat using the shirts of their teammates to get that going.
Jammer is back on track. We have both Jammer and 2 minutes.
Thundercat being recycled to the back. HP stuck behind the 3 wall for Birmingham.
Brilliant wall for Birmingham.
Thundercat using the defense of their own wall to pass. And but both jammers are stuck.
Brilliant. Brilliant defense for both teams.
Both jammers managing to score all points for the 51 to 86 in favor of Sam Roller Derby. We did a final check there for to make sure that it was Sam and not like a SAM, but it is. I have confirmation that it is Sam Roller Derby. Laurie there on the outside line against number 5 Sugar Rush, and it is Laurie again with the lead.
Oh, that much hurt.
Yes, I do think that was a penalty there.
Yes, indeed.
And Laurie there fighting number 4-2, who is playing an amazing game for Sam Roller Derby.
True.
And Laurie did manage to score the 4 points and keep Sam Roller Derby at 0. So good start for both the teams.
Yes.
I think the dominance is in either camp now.
Let's see what's happened. I'm not sure about how it's going to happen.
It's going a lot slower than the first half went. So 4 people on the track for Sam Roller Derby.
3 for Birmingham.
Yes, and Beetlejuice kicked out Roll Darl.
Jammer's playing.
Yes.
That's nice.
Roll Darl going again on the inside line. And without even having to work on the wall, it is Beetlejuice who managed to score lead. That was a beautifully done. And again, it's the jammer on jammer action that I've seen here now that I haven't seen before with many other teams. They do it consistently, almost every jam, almost every jammer. They did not manage to kick the jammers out like they have in the past jam, but it's a little bit confusing, I think, for both the wall and the jammer to be so hard hit at the beginning of the jam. So interesting to see.
It's kind of old school playing, you know? I used to play like 10 years ago like that. I'm an old one.
I've already been playing for, I think, 8 years, so it's okay.
When I started, they were minors and majors. I'm a dinosaur of roller derby.
So at this point, we're looking at a star power jam in favor of Sam Roller Derby. Lamoche got a quick lead there in the beginning. amazing jam that they're playing here. And we have the jammer for Birmingham, Roldarl, in the box.
Lamoche is playing for Sam.
And change of pace. Lamoche in the box for a back block penalty. And now it is Roldarl's game. Working on that initial pass, getting a beautiful offense there on the outside line.
Oh, so beautiful.
Will they be able to manage? Yes, they will. Beautiful initial pass.
Beautiful.
Beautifully done by the blockers. They are giving Lamoche that little bit of space they needed to just pass on the outside line. Hopefully they can do it again.
We got no lead.
No lead, 2-minute jam again. Lamoche going hard for Roldarl going hard for it.
Sam is holding.
Forearms penalty for Roldarl. Back to the box for the jammer of Birmingham. And Lamoche taking most of it. Skating around the track, scoring the 4 points. Another blocker in the box. Nice job there. There was no wall for Birmingham for the Sam jammer to block to work against. 12 points already on the board, and we have Sam as the first team to pass the 100 marker.
The Sam Roller Derby blockers are holding one blocker of Birmingham, so keep the numbers of the blocker working against the jammer lower.
Again, we have no lead here, so no one could jam, no one could call it off. And fortunately for Birmingham, their jammer did get out of the box in the end. So we end this jam, this whopping jam, with 19 points extra on the board for Sam Roller Derby and 2 points for Birmingham.
They break the 100.
Yes, we broke the 100 marker with 109 for Sam Roller Derby and 59, I'm sorry, it's confusing. 59 for Birmingham. It's an exact 50-point differential. It's the biggest differential we had for this game so far. And yeah, amazing jam there by Sam Roller Derby. Well done.
Yes. So we have an official timeout, maybe?
I think it's an official review, seeing that everybody is in the middle of the track.
Yes.
So we have a little conversation going about something that we will not guess about. And maybe it's interesting to see... so Sam Roller Derby did play already the French championships.
Okay.
And they managed to get 3 wins against Quat de Paris, or Boucherie, and Orset. And they played against Toulouse, which we all know is like an amazing team, which they lost against. Birmingham played only 2 games after COVID, which was Old Riki, which they won, and Rainy City, which they lost. And before that, they played Barcelona in the Turing Cup in 2020, which was a win for Birmingham. But then they were not Birmingham. They were 3 different leagues that merged together in 2021. So hardcore COVID times.
Yes.
And they did a merger. And now this team, which we see together, is Birmingham, Women's Birmingham Roller Derby, Birmingham Blitz Dames, and Central City Roller Derby. So
I think it's incredible what they are doing now after mixed up 3 teams.
Yes.
We can see the difficulty is to have a really strong blocking pack if you don't know your partner really well. So I think it's amazing to watch them play. They're brilliant. We are lucky to have so many talented skaters here in this tournament. We are lucky to be here, and thanks to all of you to make this possible. We are really happy. We are waiting for knowing what's happened.
So Kwaga gave me an update about what happened in that official review. So Blue actually felt that the back block penalty that the black jammer did on the blue jammer was so forceful that they thought it should have been an expulsion. The officials felt otherwise. So the no expulsion call stands, but the back block penalty is, yeah, like it is. And we are ready to resume the roller derby, where we have Hape and Thundercat standing together on the track. We had a little bit of a shift here, so we had like a set duos each jam, but now Happy and Thundercat, we haven't seen them play together as much. We have one player in the box for Birmingham, which is their pivot, and we have 4 blockers on the track for Sam Roller Derby.
Rolling whistle. We have the 5 seconds. Oh, I missed the 5 seconds goal. Okay, we have full start.
False start there. Birmingham not being together enough to hold Happy back, and their own jammer being stuck, Thundercat, in that strong wall, and that's quick reforming wall, so the offense doesn't really stick because the walls of Sam Roller Derby keep turning and turning and turning.
Yes.
And
Happy is having problems also to pass.
yes, and then we have Birmingham ready for finishing their initial pass, and they're calling off the jam for that one person in the box to keep their
number lower of blocker on the track.
Yes. So we have 3 points on the board for Sam Roller Derby and 0 for Birmingham. Was that for that jam before the deciding jam? That's what I was wondering, because it was so much points that
the difference.
Yeah, the difference kind of all of a sudden became so much bigger. We have a confusing start here, but I already saw the coach for Blue walking to the track, and they have a team timeout, I think,
Okay.
which gives them a little bit of time to put on the pivot cover, because they forgot to field a pivot, and now the officials are talking amongst themselves.
A team really needs a pivot on the track.
Yes, especially now when, unlike the score we see now, it's actually still a very close game, because it was actually like 3 or 4 jams to make this point differential.
Exactly.
But the other jams were always very close. And
Tantrum and Sugar Rush are ready, and we are waiting for the officials.
we still have about 20 minutes for this game to go, so it could go either way, really. And after this, we will see Birmingham again, and they will face Zürich, who already lost their first game against Namur at the beginning of the tournament. So let's see what happens.
Meow.
We have Sugar Rush against Tantrum at the Tantrum, I have to say. All of a sudden I made it French. Against Tantrum on the line. All the blockers coming back.
Oh, that was fast.
And Sugar Rush there.
Jumping around.
Beautifully using that wall of their own team, but Birmingham recovering pretty quickly. Tantrum pushing the wall, passing on the inside line. Because of their own wall. Whoa. Beautifully done.
Nice
we have a star pass to Pierre for Sam Roller Derby. Tantrum going for the scoring pass, calling it off.
I think they made it.
Yes.
I think they made it. Let's see. Yes, they made it.
They used the breather to get the 4-0 on the board. 3-0 on the board.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we have a camera switch, very profesh.
We love when they do it.
Yeah, it's because you don't want to see our face, of course.
No.
So we have 62 on the board and 112 on the board for Sam Roller Derby, still in the lead.
Betelgeuse and oops.
We have Betelgeuse against Roldarl. Betelgeuse quickly out of the pack.
That was fast.
2 blockers. Oh, jammer to the box.
Yes, jammer to the box.
Power jam. Betelgeuse is
okay.
Oof. And a little bit of a tumble. Oh, no, I hope nobody got hurt.
No, everyone is okay.
Yes, Betelgeuse also checked if everyone was okay, which is nice. And we're back to the game. Something happened. Pivot to the box for Sam Roller Derby. And strong defense. Offense for Sam Roller Derby.
Nice
on
wall.
The brace. offense on the outs, but Birmingham being really quick to really sit in that hole, and Betelgeuse not being able to really benefit from the power gem that they just created.
That's true.
It's Roald Dahl on the outside line, pushing that wall very much, getting some offense from the pivot. Star pass, nicely done. And Betelgeuse being recycled again and calling off the gem before Birmingham got any points. 4 points on the board for Sam Roller Derby, bringing their total up to 116, and Birmingham scoring 62.
We have a nice crowd here.
Yes. We have Lamoche and Laurie together on the track for jamming.
All skaters are in the track. That was fast.
Quick on the outside line, but quick in pursuit again for Lamoche, who is, I think, a very quick jammer also for Sam Roller Derby. Laurie going outside, middle, beautifully done. And Lamoche is actually still stuck on that scoring pass. So Laurie is in the benefit now because they have lead. Lamoche trying some jammer on jammer action, which we have seen a lot this game. And whoa, beautiful outside line work there by Laurie. I honestly thought that could not have been not a cut. But yeah, nicely done. Lamoche again, jammer on jammer action.
Nice, well done. Oh,
nice.
But it was really nice.
Yeah, the footwork was amazing. Scoring the 3 points while having Sam scoring no points. Beautifully done. 11 points on the board for Birmingham, 4 points on the board for Sam Roller Derby, 73 for Birmingham, 120 for Sam Roller Derby. Yeah, anyone's game.
Yeah.
We have Thundercat playing number 6 for Sam Roller Derby, Happe. It is Happe with the quick lead there on, I think, the inside line. And we're working on it.
Happe faced the really strong Birmingham wall.
Thundercat still stuck in initial.
With the cover in the hand.
But a 3-wall for Sam Roller Derby, recycling Thundercat with the offense for the pivot. Happe being really stuck there in that amazing Birmingham 3-wall, which is honestly a sight for sore eyes, I think they say in Britain. And then we have it on the outside, a little bit of a mush pack.
Okay.
And
Happe
nicely done.
Has the lead, actually.
Has lead and scored the 4 points. And we have a star pass for Birmingham to their pivot long. And Happe is still on the scoring pass, second scoring pass completed. And again, the 4 points on the board. So 8-0 on that last jam. It's like if it's the lead is definitive, I think, in this game. Quick lead, and then they managed to do one more scoring pass a lot of the times, while in... and it could be either way. So Birmingham can have it or Sam can have it. It's really both ways. Another flat wall situation at the start. And amazing quick lead for Tantrum with Sugar Rush being stuck at the jammer line.
They tried to make a stop us, I think.
Yes. Tantrum already on the scoring pass while Happe was already still on the jammer line. And... Tantrum really using that wall to go for that scoring pass. So the 4 points are on the board. And then Happe finally, Sugar Rush, I'm sorry, finally through with the star in hand, going for their first scoring pass. Tantrum passing on the outside line and calling it off.
Also, having the lead is important to be smart when you have to make the call off.
Yes. So again, the one in the lead managed to do 2 scoring passes, and the other jammer got stuck on their initial pass for quite a long time. Even stuck at the jammer line, which is like amazing to see how that works. We have one blocker in the box for Sam roller derby, and we see the jammer on jammer action happening, right?
Yeah, every jam is a fight between jammers, and now we can watch that close.
Beautifully done there.
Fast lead.
Yes.
Yeah, fast lead. And as we know, blockers of Birmingham made an incredible walls.
Yes, the offense didn't really work there. The walls of Birmingham are really strong.
Yeah.
And then we have Roldarl already on the scoring pass, going for it on the outside line, pushing the 2-wall, having the offense for long, and on the inside line passing. And still, we have the jammer for Sam on the initial pass. Betelgeuse getting stuck there in that first corner, and
trying to
Roldarl
make the pass. Oh,
star in hand, but being killed there again, stuck behind that amazing wall for Birmingham. But Roldarl is also struggling to move that wall for Sam roller derby.
You have 3 blockers holding the jammer. Birmingham are really doing an amazing blocker job. Breaching, both teams are breaching.
Yes, now it's a jammer's game, so
yeah.
Which jammer gets a little bit of moving, the walls moving, who will not be recycled. It's a tough call to make.
I'm tired just watching.
So Roldarl really using that quickness that they got from being recycled to the back to make sure they moved the wall. Pivot on pivot action there. Amazing job there, done by the blockers. I think no initial for the Sam jammer. 7 points on the board for Birmingham. So 86 for Birmingham, 128 for Sam.
Closer.
It is getting closer.
Almost 10 minutes, and it's getting closer.
We have Lamoche against Laurie.
Okay, Lamoche.
Laurie doing a beautiful, weird move there in the beginning, making sure that everybody got confused. But Laurie got through quite quickly. We have another fall there. Lamoche being...
Oh, that was fast.
I was just still talking about the initial... 2 blockers in the box, Pierre, and 1 blocker for Birmingham. And a little bit of a fall there. Quick lead for Hape. And yes, but Thundercat is closed by. Jammer in the box for
fast jump.
Sam.
It's going to be a fast jump because everyone is running.
Yeah, this is what Birmingham does. So they speed it up, and still they manage to do this incredible defense. Yeah. Recycling Hape, giving Thundercat that space they need to make that. Only 1 blocker left for Sam roller derby, and Thundercat struggling there a little bit, getting stuck behind the final blocker and scoring the 4 extra points that they really could use. I'm seeing what will happen.
94.
Yeah, so 8-3. That jam was for Birmingham. Birmingham on 94, Sam roller derby on 134. So it's fun to see how both teams are really going for it, fighting for each point.
I don't know what we have.
So we have Tantrum already ready.
Yes.
And again, we have the flat wall situation for Birmingham, which is, I think, really working for them because they managed to slow down that start, which Sam is really good at. They really have this start situation figured out, but they do struggle with the fallback of the Birmingham blockers because then the hit of the jammer in the beginning doesn't really work. So yeah, I'm happy to see what's happening, and it's good.
I love how Birmingham make the wall faster, but then stop and make a really strong wall.
Yeah.
That's really hard to do. Normally, if you run, you get crazy. You don't re-wall.
Yeah, some things like a lot of leagues choose not to speed up the pack, but Birmingham's really good at it.
Yeah.
So they can do it.
Okay, Limoges versus Tantrum again. So kind of a flat wall defense. Oh, I love this kind of position.
So we know what's going to happen a little bit. The officials are not there yet.
They're not ready.
So I'm missing all of the OPRs.
Don't show your cuts.
Can someone please bring us some OPRs? Who will know whether there was a cut on the outside line? Have a little bit of confusion. But we already have one OPR, which is Direwolf, so we're ready to go.
Ready to go.
We have two.
Two, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
But they choose to drink first. And we have three.
Being official is really, really tired.
Yes.
Because you skate all the time. As a skater in the track, you can go in and out, but they don't stop.
Okay, so Limoges against Tantrum. Again, the flat wall for Birmingham, sucking back on Limoges. Did you see how beautifully done that was? And Tantrum again using their own wall to go for it, getting the lead. Limoges being stuck and going for the star pass, stuck on the inside line. It's like Birmingham does like a vacuum thing and they shut back so badly. But Tantrum is first, calling off that jam. Beautiful.
That was fast. I love fast derby. They made correct star pass.
I love to watch fast derby.
I don't like to play
fast derby. So
that's made two of us.
So it's 4-0 for Birmingham on that last jam, bringing the total up to 98.
Beetlejuice and let's see, 85 Roldarl.
Roldarl. So Beetlejuice in the front, Roldarl trying to have that, to get space into that wall, getting some offense by the pivot long, going for it, and beautiful.
Nice.
Yes.
Birmingham has the lead.
That was beautifully co-work with the offense, which I really love to see. And then we still have Chiquita for Sam Roller Derby. I think it's their first time jamming. And then...
it's the first time Chiquita's jamming for Sam.
And Roldarl already on the scoring pass, but look at the beautiful defense by Sam Roller Derby.
We have a star pass for Sam, and now number 17 has the star, and that's all.
That was called off.
5 minutes.
Yeah, the star pass really was the benefit.
They made 100. Yay!
Birmingham on that 100 mark. And again, they're slowly but surely coming back to Sam Roller Derby. A few minutes ago, the point differential was 50 points. Now this point differential is 34. So it's a big difference. But they could use like a power jam or two to have it work. Laurie, quick lead there on the inside line, and we have Sugar Rush still stuck in the pack, in the back.
With the star in the hand and trying to do star pass, but the people just also hold for the Birmingham blockers. And
we have a penalty for the pivot for Birmingham.
That's not good news. 2 skaters and penalty for Birmingham.
A quick lead, but it took them 2 skaters, so that's not ideal. Birmingham back together there at the front, but is it enough for Saint Mimi touch? I don't think so. Laurie working on that wall. Again, 1 blocker for Birmingham to the box. So we have 1 blocker who has to do the pack and the defense and the offense.
All the work for you.
Yes. So a quick lead, but it did cost them a lot. So hopefully...
now jammer to jammer action again, but the jammer of Birmingham is stuck in the middle of the wall.
But Laurie is really good at that line work, so often confuses the blockers for Sam roller derby with that beautiful line work. Santa Mimi touch stuck behind a two-person wall for Birmingham.
Nice bridge.
Laurie already on a scoring pass. Really struggling to not be hit out. But they're really good at doing that for Sam roller derby.
Okay, nice job for the Birmingham blockers. Two blockers holding the jammer all the time.
So it was a lead for Birmingham, a quick lead for Birmingham, but still the end points were 10-12 for Sam roller derby because of the penalties for Birmingham. They played until the box was empty, which is good to start now, but it cost them a little bit of a head start. So 110 for Birmingham, 146 for Sam roller derby. And Happe is playing Thundercat as jammer.
Oh, Thundercats in the back, stuck. And also Happe for the incredible blockers to both teams.
Either way, Thundercat using their own wall, which I think Birmingham does really well.
They do it all the time and it works.
And Thundercat with the lead. Birmingham is waiting, not picking up speed yet. Quick offense, calling it off.
We have another jam.
We still have 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the board. So
they call it a timeout, maybe?
Yeah, so a timeout, and we had that final jam was 3 for Birmingham, 0 for Sam roller derby. So it's really. It came down because I can already look back a little, I think. It came down to 3, maybe 4 jams that Sam really got their dominance in, and that made the difference for Birmingham. So it's a little bit mentally challenging, I think, for Birmingham, although I think they play extremely strong and they don't give up. So that's fun to see.
And it's incredible. As we say, Birmingham now is a mixture of all teams. So watch the blockers playing together like that, or the offense wait till the jammer was ready is incredible. So congratulations for both teams. Lamos and Tantrum are ready.
Yes, and now we have Sam roller derby trying the flat wall situation and Birmingham starting in the front. So, but they have one blocker down who is in the box. So let's see what happens. I do still feel it was not a penalty-heavy game that much, but when it happened, it really changed the course of the game. Lamoche there battling the wall of Birmingham being recycled, but managing to pass through. Beautiful line work there on the outside line.
Tantrum is stuck at and make the pass,
Tantrum stuck, but a quick start pass. And now Lamoche is back. And the back block.
Some points. Whoa, everything can happen. Now my heart is beating so hard.
2-minute jam, and we have the pivot. Violet attack from Birmingham jamming against Sam roller derby, and we have a power jam. Lamoche in the box for a back block penalty on Tantrum. So let's see what happens next.
Let's see if they can make some points. The jammer is standing, so
it's a scoring pass. So far, it's not been the most successful. The offense is not quick enough to make the walls really move, which jammers usually like. But Lamoche is being recycled, and if I'm correct, also on the scoring pass. 4 points scored there, right off the box. And Violet attack struggling a little. Being recycled there on the inside line.
We have a lot of skaters on the floor.
Yes.
Obviously, they're tired after a really hard game.
Exactly. Must be a challenging game to play.
It's mentally challenging also.
Lamoche again for the third scoring pass. Violet attack is managing their first scoring pass, second scoring pass. Let's see how this goes. Birmingham really quick on the recycling. Violet attack. Doing
As
a back
pivot,
block
when you
right
have the
at the end
panty.
there.
Ooh, we have another jump.
Do we have another jam? Yes.
Yeah. Oh ho. As a pivot, is really challenging being a jammer.
Yes.
When I
agree.
pivot, I was so scared of. No, no, don't give me this. Ah, I got it. No.
I never play as a pivot. It's a, wow, beautiful score there. 11 to 11. So high scoring jam. Nobody got that one. And we have an official score. We have an official score of 124 for Birmingham, 147 for Sam Roller Derby, 157, sorry, for Sam Roller Derby. You can see it on the live stream too.
Yes.
So I'm already apologizing for all the errors I make with some numbers. I'm really bad at it.
Me too. We are really bad at numbers. In English, I have to say. In Catalan or Spanish, I will be a lot better.
Yeah. So. I'm also a lot better in Dutch. I'm not. So, yeah, it was a tough game. And it's the final score, so it's the definitive. Birmingham ended that game on 124. And Sam Roller Derby ended on 157. It was a tough game, so I'm really curious on what will happen next, because I do think this game was so hard and heavy.
Yeah.
I'm really wondering what the players...
Birmingham have now another game in a row, so it's going to be challenging. But also, if you lost this one, you want to win the next one for sure.
We have a little break of 45 minutes, and at quarter past three, I'm sorry, we have the game Zürich against Birmingham. Both teams already have a game in the bag, but both teams lost. So Zürich has lost from Namur, and Birmingham has just lost from Sam Roller Derby. So I'm really curious on how it will go and what it will mean. So let's see.
Let's see what's happened.
Yes. So take a little break. We'll be back at...
Thanks for watching us.
Yeah, 15 past... so a quarter past 3, we'll be back and announcing the next game. We'll hope to see you there.
See you later, alligator.
Bye.